Okay. Okay, so today, okay guys, I am super excited because I'm starving and I'm finally about to eat this amazing Philly cheese sandwich. So now granted, it is a little bit cold, but I eat cold food, so don't judge me, and I promise I won't put that into, I don't think it'll take away from this at all. So I'm in Philly, right? So what's the thing to eat when you're out here? A Philly cheesesteak, right? That's what they always say, right? Philly got the best Philly cheesesteaks. It only makes sense, right? It's in the title. So now I went to Max's, right? You got to see how amazing this is. So I took a little bite, guys. I'm sorry. I had to before the video started. So I went to Max's and I got this delicious looking Philly. So now I've been asking, right? I've been here for about 2 months now, and I've been asking people for the best Philly spots. And I've had a couple of people recommend Max's, right? Not all the other places that they tell tourists to go to, or all tourists go to, right? You got to go to the right places. Trust me. You want to know why? I went to this place. I don't remember the name, and for their sake, they are really lucky, right? They are really lucky. I do not remember their name, but I trust me, when I see it, I'll know it, right? I'm pretty much sure, like if I Googled it, I could find it. But for their sake, they're lucky I forgot, and I won't bring it up, their name. Yeah, so we went there, right? It was one of the first, it was my first weekend here when we went, and one of my business partners said, food is so good, it's delicious, and I was ready, I was excited. I love me a good Philly. I remember in high school, I used to go to the mall like every day after school with my friends. If y'all are watching this, you remember, you know the vibes. If you know, you know, right? Great times, right? We used to go to the mall every day after school, and a part of that time I would always get a Philly cheesesteak from Charlie's, right? So it might not be, you know, the best place, depending on you Philly cheesesteak lovers or Philly people, but Philly natives, but I loved it. It was great to me. I ate it like almost every day. So I was hoping, you know, to be here in Philly and to be able to try a bunch of Philly cheesesteaks that are bomb. Like I want to be able to eat it every time and just feel like they're all #1. And so that spot that I had went to, that my first weekend moving here, was horrible, right? It was horrible for a number of reasons. Number one, they had the audacity. They had the audacity to not season their steak. I mean, not even salt and pepper. And that's the bare minimum. Yo, so crazy. I know. I was shocked myself. And apparently my camera was appalled. My memory card was appalled. I had to stop the video and refilm it. Well, and hit play again and make space. That's really what happened. But yeah, trust me, I was shocked my damn self when I bit into it, and it tasted like I was eating a bunch of nothing. Like I think that's what was really crazy to me. I was so hungry. You know, we were standing on the side of the street corner in like the, I guess, downtown city center-ish area or whatever, and I was so hungry. I was just like demolishing it. And my friend, my business partner, was like, oh look, you love it, don't you? Because you know you ate that thing. And yeah, I ate it. I haven't ate in hours. I'm starving. I'm hungry, and I don't believe in wasting food. And I was starving, and so it didn't taste good, but it also tasted like a bunch of nothing. So now when I went to order, you know, I wanted to put all these toppings on it, and they were like, no, you know, you're messing it up. That's probably the first advice I shouldn't even have taken. The guy that was cooking it in the back, he was like, you know, less is better, less is more, you know, keep it super simple. So I was gonna put a bunch of different toppings, and he was like, no. So, you know, I was like, okay, cool, I'll just do onions. I think I just did onions and maybe green peppers. I'm not really sure, but I know I did onions. I always like to have at least onions in my Philly cheesesteaks. No cheese, because I don't eat cheese. Yes, 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 yes. I know you're probably like losing your mind. I mean, it didn't sound like the cheese really made it for some people, because after I said how I truly felt, a couple of individuals spoke up and said it was not a good Philly. They had cheese in theirs, just to put it out there. So, what's it called? So it was just, you know, no cheese, onions, and potentially green pepper. But it's like, I've had a Philly like that before, and I mean, I've even made some at home, and they tasted great. Right? And if anyone said it wasn't good, right? If someone was to try it and said it wasn't good, it was still better than that restaurant's Philly that had nothing in it. I ate a bunch of nothing. Like, I was full off of like no taste. I was just eating to eat, and that is supposed to be enjoyable. Food is supposed to be enjoyable. So I'm excited. Forget about them. Back to Max. I'm excited to try this Philly. Like, you got to look at it again. So many things have been stopping me from eating this heaven, this piece of heaven right here. And I think if you've noticed or followed me enough, I call it everything that's good heaven. I did take a bite earlier, and it was good. It's super cold right now, but it still tastes great. So my order is not exactly what I wanted. That was sweet peppers right there. It tastes good. I didn't want sweet peppers. I actually wanted hot peppers. This is what happens when you have guys go put in your order, right? Note to self: if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself. So originally what I wanted was a Philly cheesesteak with salt and pepper, mayo ketchup, fried onions, and hot peppers. What I got was a Philly. At least they got the no cheese, right? That was the biggest thing. I was like, please, 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 did you at least get no cheese? And they said there's no cheese in it, and at this point I'm satisfied. But so I have sweet peppers instead of hot peppers. I believe there's salt and pepper on here. The flavors taste good, so there's something good in here. I don't really see mayo, and I don't see any ketchup, but I decided I'm not gonna add it in. I've been noticing this recurring theme of going out to eat or going to get food with guys, and then my order not coming out right. Doesn't happen all the time, but it's a little one too many times, and I'm not really liking this pattern I'm noticing. However, I decided I was just gonna keep it this way. I wasn't gonna add ketchup or my own mayo from our fridge to it. I'm just gonna eat it as is, because there's a reason why I came like this, and I'm gonna be happy. So before I dig into that first bite, I do want to point this out. You know, at least to me, you know the food is gonna taste really good when it has a really good like deli wrapping, and like it comes in a plastic bag and like brown bags inside. I don't know, but when I saw this, the plastic bag with the thank you, and it was inside this bag in here, and they gave me a lot of napkins. Okay, first of all, people like to be super cheap with their napkins. I got a stack of napkins in there, which makes me believe that this is gonna be oozing of juice and flavors, that I'm gonna actually need it, and they know that. So they've already prepared me for it, and honestly, that got me excited. So now let's dig in for this first bite, right? Let's go ahead and dig in for this first bite, because I've been waiting to eat this thing for hours, and I'm about to shut this down. That is really good. It's cold, and I did eat a small piece when it was warm, and I can honestly tell you that the way it's so good right now, I know it tasted even better when it was hot. So being that this is actually the second Philly spot that I've had out here, it's definitely number one automatically for having flavor. Okay, it's definitely number one for having flavor. But I have had multiple people from out here, from Philly, recommend this Max's restaurant, right, for Philly cheesesteak as being one of the top spots to check out that have really good Philly cheesesteak. So I'm really excited that I got to, you know, have it today. I think it tastes a little, I think that's a little light mayo on the side. Nah. It might be like a slight light mayo, or maybe it's like the oil just sitting there kind of, I don't know. But definitely seasoned well. The sweet peppers actually give it a nice flavor and kick to it. So though it's not hot peppers like I want it is good. I can't lie. It was a good mistake. I'll go for that. Yeah, that was definitely something. My cart is super full, keeps cutting, and everything is stopping me from eating this, and I'm so excited to get off camera and to go finish it. So would I eat this again? Yes, I would. I would probably next time order the one that I did want, my original order. I don't think it would taste too different, but aside from maybe having a little bit extra more flavors because of the ketchup and mayo and, you know, the different toppings, it would probably taste a little bit different, especially instead of sweet hot pepper. But either way, I would definitely go back to Max's. I would definitely try the chicken Philly, if anything. I know someone who tried it and they loved it. They said it was really good. So I'm excited to try other things on their menu or add different toppings to my Philly. But more importantly, check out another Philly cheesesteak spot. So if you know a location in Philly that has Philly cheesesteak better than Max or just as good, please drop it in the comments below. I am dying to find the best Philly out here, right? Does one even exist? That is the true question. And if it does, what is it? So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my next video. Until next time. There's so much meat in here, but so much spilled out. I could make another sandwich, and I got bread. Guess what I'm gonna do?